Scorpio, this is Jen from JensTarot, and I'm here with a November reading for you guys. So this is going to be, it could be for the whole month, but mainly for the middle to end of November. And thank you guys for all of your subscribes, your likes, shares, and comments. I'm sorry that I've left you hanging for the last couple months. I really apologize about that for my absence on YouTube, but always excited to read for you guys, and I'm happy to be back. So if you would like a private reading, I am of course still taking clients, so feel free to contact me. All my information is in the box below. All right, so we're just going to get started, and I'm kind of doing something a little different just because I feel like it. um, so, um, you know, we're going to talk about you and your partner. So, whoever that is that you think about with this reading, okay? Um, it looks like you had at one point a strong connection, and at one point it was unified. It was strong. We have the Ten of Cups here, and this is like a happy home and a happy relationship. But right after that we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is that breaking down, an ending, a betrayal. There are two tens, and tens signify an ending. And I feel like this was a very, very painful split for you, and I feel like you're still going through it. If you're not going through the actual breakup or divorce, then you're going through the aftermath and the repercussions. And others of you are still kind of in that limbo phase with this person. And, you know, you're extremely pissed off, which I totally understand. But I think a lot of you may have some faith and hope. Others of you really just kind of want to move the fuck on, and you're just really pissed off. I feel like leading up to the ending of whatever this was, there was a lot of issues, okay, with the Strength card. And you could be dealing with a Leo, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, any sign really. But with the Strength card and the Ten of Cups, this is like, there were some issues that were building up. And I feel like maybe your intuition was kind of seeping in, like something was off, something was wrong. There could have been some arguments, very, very trying energies. And, it kind of just ended like real quick. And, this was a very strong partnership. You guys had a very strong connection. This could even be business related. There's a lot of pentacles here, which I don't know, but we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles here. So this is a couple, I feel like you guys, like, you're looking right towards each other. You guys were very strong, and you guys had a lot. You guys may even have had, a lot of resources, assets, money, and worked well together. And, at one point this person was very kind and nurturing, and there was something here that just broke it. Something or somebody just came in between you guys, right in between you. We have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups, okay? So issues from the past, some deceit, some lies. There could have been infidelity here with, somebody stepping out on the relationship. And I strongly feel that it could be a person even that came in between you guys, or just past issues that you just couldn't reconcile and get over. But there's this huge issue standing in the way of you guys unifying and coming together. Somebody here wants to put in the work, whether that be you or them. The overall of the reading is the Queen of Cups, which is you, Scorpio, male or female. And underneath of you is the Hanged Man, which is a very stuck and stagnant energy. So I feel like you aren't really getting answers. You aren't going anywhere. With the Seven of Wands energy here, this is like feeling very defensive, needing to have your guard up because somebody may be trying to attack you, or it could be very combative energies when you speak or talk, or, attempt to work things out. It just could be, very turbulent right now. And I feel like it's you possibly that could want to work on this, and you're kind of waiting for answers or waiting for a resolution. Um, some of you, this is an actual divorce that has happened. And I feel like it didn't happen this month, but I feel like this has been something that has been an issue and progressing for you. And, it's kind of hurting you a little bit financially. And I think that you're learning to stand back on your own 2 feet, or you're learning to live in the house alone, or be alone. Somebody here moved out with the Chariot card. This is movement. We also have the Six of Swords down here. So I do feel like, whether you are married or not, somebody left the house, somebody moved out or asked you to leave, or even if you're just dating, they took all their stuff and they're not staying there anymore. Their toothbrush isn't there anymore. Um, but it's like this person's kind of an asshole, to be honest. I feel like they're stringing you along and they're not giving you answers. And they may act remorseful, or they may act like they want to put this effort in, or they feel bad about the situation or whatever. But, in all honesty, I feel like they're kind of, some of them have moved on and met somebody else, and they're still kind of hanging on to you at the same time. And it's like they don't know what they want. With the Devil card here, there's a very strong attachment, and it is something very karmic that you're going through. And there are issues to be worked out, and these issues are very heavy. You know, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is wanting to work on things. And the Nine of Pentacles, this is like feeling kind of alone, like you're single, like you're living a life without your other half, without your partner. And you're waiting, you're waiting for that 10th pentacle for it to all come back together. But then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is like, okay, I've talked to them and I've tried to put in the effort, and now I'm waiting, and they're not putting the work in. They're not giving me what I need. I'm not seeing anything happen. Why do they keep coming around and then leaving? It's like very off and on again energies. Now with this person, it's crazy, because so we have the Five of Cups, which is an energy of like, oh, I'm so sad and I'm sorry and I want this connection back and I miss you, and I'm sorry for what I did, or whatever. But even though they have that energy, which makes you think that they want to work things out, they still, I feel like, maybe have met somebody else. With the Sun and the Ace of Cups, especially if they're a Leo, I feel like they're kind of out for themselves. All right. And the Ace of Cups, I feel like they were under a lot of pressure in this relationship for whatever reason, and they may have met someone else. And although it may not be super serious, it's something to alleviate that pressure and the burdens, and it's something just light and fun, that's kind of got their attention. And the Six of Swords is like, okay, well, I'm moving out and I'm leaving for somebody else, for this person, because I met somebody, but you guys could have children together with the Empress here. Okay, this could be, you as the mother or the father trying to support your kids, and you still need to be in contact with this person. But I feel like they're not sticking to their word, and they're not telling you the whole truth about things. With the Seven of Cups here, this is them having some options, them getting very distracted easily and not keeping their commitments, them not really knowing what they want. One day they want you and the next day they're nowhere to be found. This is also them kind of feeding you a lot of fantasies, and not being true, and it's kind of a wishy-washy energy. That I think that they're just very confused and they're thinking about their options and what they want, outside of this relationship. But with the Four of Pentacles, they're still holding on. They're still kind of lingering around, and they're keeping you hanging by a thread, and that's not cool. They could be withholding money from you. If you don't want this person back, it's like, okay, well, like, I need money. You promised these payments, and, we went to court, or we had the custody hearing or whatever. And I'm still waiting, and you're keeping it from me. You're making false promises. It's just, it's something that is like you're almost like really honestly fed up at this point, Scorpio. Something has hurt you, but you have yourself, your family, your bills, your kids, your life to kind of pick up and look after. And some of you are needing to find work and a job to supplement that income, or you're just working hard on yourself and you're setting your goals, right? But this person comes in and they just give you like every time you take a step up forward for yourself, they come in and kind of like set you back a little bit. And it's just very, very hard energies. Let's pull some clarifiers here. Actually, I'm going to use a different deck. All right. So, Spirit, tell me about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Scorpio? And we have the Nine of Wands. So there could have been repeated issues, maybe even trust issues. Something that was just, it is a repeating problem and is kind of going around and around and on, and it's wearing you down, someone like doesn't want to really fight anymore, but I mean, you still do at the same time. The Knight of Swords, a lot of combative energy and communications. You could be dealing with an air sign, or an air sign could be a third party that infiltrated your relationship. Please know all these energies can be vice versa, so just take it as it resonates. But there's the Strength card and the Five of Wands. So, there is a lot of combative energy and arguments, something very trying, something that is trying your patience. And I think you're tired. You're getting fed up and tired of it, Scorpio. It's very hard energies. So why is this Chariot here for Scorpio? Spirit, tell me about the Chariots. We have the King of Cups. So Scorpio, this could be you, male or female, wanting to move the fuck on, wanting to leave the house or the state or travel or just get your mind off of things. But the Chariot is taking control, taking action and moving forward with what you need to do for yourself. And with the Devil card, we have the Ten of Swords. So there's this person bringing these setbacks again, playing and tugging with your heart and playing with your emotions. And it's like this connection is the fucking devil. Honestly, the Five of Pentacles, I don't think that you're getting what you need, either financially, emotionally. You don't have the support. You're not seeing the support that you need from them. They're not following through on promises, or they're not giving you what you need emotionally, or they're not paying out the money that they owe you. It's something it's very hard on you. And the Three of Cups, this person could be going out, they could be dating other people. There could definitely be a third party here that came in between you guys, or that is still in the picture and still around. And I think that's very frustrating for you. And it's like, what the fuck, they could be drinking a lot. They could be spending money and being very frivolous with their money. Meanwhile, you're just struggling to pay the bills and take care of their kids, Let's see, for your person, why do we have the Five of Cups here? And we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So, that communication is not genuine, I don't think. Their promises are not coming through. Anything they promised to do, it's delayed communication. Okay, well, let's go to counseling. All right, well, I'm not going to make it to this session. Or, let's sit down and work on this and talk about it. Well, then they don't return your calls, and, they're saying that I love you and I miss you and this sucks, but they're just not showing any efforts. And the Six of Cups, I think that you guys have a strong connection, or you have a past, a history, something that makes it hard for you both to sever that tie and pull away. There could even be someone from his or her past who came back in, somebody maybe that they work with, that you found out that they were kind of fooling around, but I think it's honestly because of your past. It makes you guys, your history, and your connection, it makes you guys want to move forward. Here's the Death card, and this represents you, Scorpio. And this is like, okay, although we're trying to move forward, though we're trying to get over this and bring closure, I keep looking back at you. I keep looking back at the past. You know, I can't really quite close out this cycle and it hurts. But somebody's already checked out. Okay, somebody's already gone. They've taken off with the Six of Swords. And it's like stagnating your growth. You know, you need to heal and to get over this and to overcome, you know, whatever the fuck they did to change your life, your lifestyle, and your heart. You know, they broke your heart. Here's the Eight of Swords. They're not telling you the truth, or they're not keeping their promises, and they're keeping you very much in a mental headspace of like confusion. It's like, what the fuck, you know, what is going on here? Are you literally mental? Are you insane? You know, the Two of Wands in reverse and the Moon in reverse. I think it is going to be, I think a decision is going to be made, and I think it's going to be by you, Scorpio. I think you're going to put your foot down and you're going to say, you know what, fuck you. Fuck off. You know, I know about the lies, the deceits. I'm not going to be an emotional basket case anymore over you. Like, I'm strong, and I'm going to take back my power. And, you know, yeah, it sucks, but I've got to do what's best for me, my family, my future. So, you know, I think that you're going to be really considering that this month, and getting very tired and fed up, and you're going to start to see a lot of truth is going to come out, you know. And I think it's more of your intuition kind of truth, you know. So let's see, Scorpio, what are your love messages, Spirit, for Scorpio for November? And we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Yep. The children card just flipped out, so I do think that you guys have children together, or somehow children are affecting your romantic life. Let's see, Spirit, what are your messages for Scorpio? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You deserve love. You are lovable. And Spirit, what's your messages? Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, so you know what? I think that you guys are really going to give it a shot here, okay? I think that your connection is real and is deep. And I think this person is kind of, you know, saying they want to reconcile and, you know, coming back for the kids. And I think that you're doing everything that you can to keep this connection alive and to, you know, unite again and, you know, stay fun and playful. And, you know, I think you have a lot of expectations because a lot of their promises, you know, but for some reason, I just, although I see like them saying, yes, I want to reconcile, you know, I feel like it's still not quite what you need, okay? So there may be this point in time where you do feel like you guys are ascending, you know, like you are getting somewhere, and you feel like, okay, they're finally hearing me. We're working on this. We're working on the past issues, you know? But honestly, I don't know, because we have you deserve love and love yourself first. These two cards are huge red flags. Although somebody may be putting in the effort, like I said in the reading, I don't think that they are genuine, or I think that they are half-heartedly doing so. And, you know, I think that your expectations are going to be let down, so to speak, because, you know, with you deserve love, it's like, you do deserve love, Scorpio. Maybe you don't deserve the shit that they're doing or they're putting you through. Maybe they're not loving you the way you deserve. And love yourself first. You know, this is a card about saying, you know, I'm going to draw the line in the sand. And, you know, although that you're saying you're trying, or you're saying that you want this, you're still not. You know, like you're doing the bare minimum, and I can't really wrap my head around that. So I've got to take care of myself, you know. It's just going to be about like kind of leading up to that point. Pull my, where's my, there they are, my love cards. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's clarify these cards real quick for Scorpio. And we have reconciliation. So we have the Justice card, so it could be after a divorce or trial separation. You could even be dealing with a Libra, but there's someone here who's like, okay, yeah, I fucked up and I'm sorry. And this is like that karmic justice that you want, that's coming back in for you, you know? The Four of Cups, though, this is still a card about fucking boredom. You know, it's like, okay, you know, things are quickly going back to, you know, the way they were. Like, I'm not emotionally fulfilled, you know, so are you going to change that or what? You know, the Ace of Pentacles. No, I'm sorry, the Ace of Chalices. So yeah, I think you guys get back together. I think you guys give it a try for sure. You know, um, there is absolutely some beautiful reconciliation here that goes on. You know, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But why are these cards here? Let's do engagement first. Let's stay on the good stuff. Engagement for Scorpio. And we have the Queen of Wands. So Scorpio, this could be you, especially if you are a fire sign, a sun sign, you know, and Scorpio is like in your rising, your moon. But look at that, we have the Queen of fucking Pentacles. This is two people. I don't give a shit. You're a water sign, Scorpio. I mean, if we're going to be completely honest here, you're the Queen of Cups. So we've got two women here. I'm telling you, I think they're still playing the field. And I think that right now, if you guys are really happy, you're like, no way, I don't want to believe it. And I'm sorry, but the Knave of Swords and the Ten of Wands, I mean, the Knave of Swords in this deck, Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, look at this. Shit's gonna fucking go down, man. The Knave of Swords, this is people in and around your relationship, all right? Not fucking cool energies, all right? This is someone, it's an infiltrator, it's fucked up shit around you guys. And the Ten of Wands, you know, this is like, okay, well, I'm gonna have sex with somebody else to release my burdens, you know, because this is fun and sexy and exciting, right? Or I'm just gonna come back and I want to reconcile and we're gonna have sex, but then I'm gonna ghost you or I'm gonna hook up with someone else. I swear to God, like, I hate to say that, Scorpio, but it is. There's a choice. Someone has to make a choice. And honestly, I feel like whatever they're giving you is not good enough. And this could even be you, Scorpio. This could be you being like, okay, well, you know, I have to make a choice between you and someone else, especially if you're a male Scorpio. You know, I think that your partner wants to work it out and you've got some options, you know. I mean, it doesn't matter male or female. But yeah, you could be the one being like, no, you put me through some fucking hell. So I'm going to date around. I'm going to take care of myself, love myself first. We can work on this, but I'm still going to do me, you know. There is a lot of anxiety, though, from someone, you or your partner. I mean, this is confusion, you know, and this is like some naughty sex behind the scenes. So I don't know, somebody is hooking up with someone else or someone's not telling the truth. And the Ten of Swords, you know, the 9 to the 10. Heartbreak all over again, okay? Third party, you know, it's like being found out. So, Scorpio, I'm so sorry. Like, I hate to give that message. And if you guys are in a great, happy relationship, you know, just don't listen to this reading because I don't want you to manifest anything negative. But, you know, with the Eight of Pentacles here, it's like somebody in the relationship is trying and genuine. And somebody else just isn't hearing them. They're on a different plane. They're in the same bed. They're in the same home. They're present in the relationship physically, but mentally they're checked out or they're not focused or they have a wandering eye or they don't really want it or they have doubts or whatever, you know. So, you know, just figure out what's best for you. And, you know, if you would like a private reading for your own specific energies, please note this is just a general reading, so it may not resonate. Watch your rising and moon signs to get like a, you know, bigger scope of the picture. But, you know, I'd love to connect with you and help you guys out if you need a reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything and have a great month. Much love. Bye.